Hello, welcome to our package weekly retrospective. Today is Tuesday 18, and we are going to start to see if we have follow-up issues or follow-up MRs from our retros, which looks like we're done. Well work there. Good. Should we go with how can we do better? Sorry, what went not so well and how can we do it better, Haley?
Yeah, so we have about 500,000 new repositories we have to check over and make sure that they are actually migrated. So that represents a lot of work that we ought not to have had to have done, but must. On to Steve.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, I haven't had as much time as I'd like to focus on maintainership or on the maintainership working group over the last 2 weeks. And then there were just a few days of kind of like high stress after realizing that the RPM contractors started this week. Oh, and I'll read for Katie. Insomnia is affecting my productivity. And on to David.
Yeah, my catch up for this week was a bit longer than expected. I don't know if that's a bad or good sign. Perhaps it's a good sign, meaning that there is a lot of going on in the package team. I don't know. On to Michelle.
Just adding to your point, I think a lot of things are going on with all the things that we're doing right now. So it wasn't about a normal catch up, it was a special one, honestly. So similar for me, there are too many threads this week about figuring out a lot of stuff that I didn't have the time to work on my weekly review and my announcements. And I have a lot of interesting things to share. So I hope I can use the time tomorrow, but yeah. Next one, what went well and achievements. Haley.
Yeah, so 3 out of 4 customers that have repositories that are too large to just import straight away have responded, and we're making forward progress on reducing their tag counts. And I also found out that there's a template to start a new week's notes for this meeting, and that would have saved me a lot of time and a disturbingly large amount of times I've started a new meeting. It's really obvious that it's a template.
On the topic about the customers, before jumping, I just want to say that thank you very much for all the work that you're doing there. It's very interesting to see you doing something outside coding work, like going in a scheduling call with customers and getting the buy-in for them to engage and do stuff that we are asking them to do, like run your cleanup policies or schedule something with us to make sure that we migrate. So thank you very much for that. Very good job. And thank you to our customers that are engaging with us and running the cleanup policies. Steve?
The RPM investigation is going well and is close to being done. And I learned a lot about an area of software engineering that was pretty much totally unknown to me before this. And then I also have dual maintainership now. And my joke is this is kind of like dual citizenship, right? And Katie says, it's been interesting to be on a few calls with enterprise customers and learn about their needs.
I'm close to that. David?
Yeah, it has been a productive week for me between community MRs, deliverables, verification, and I started the Artifactory import investigation. Yeah, it has been a productive one despite being a short one. On to Michelle.
Yeah, for me, not yet a win-win, but I want to call it as something that went well. because the team was very engaging on the milestone planning, very last minute. Thank you for that, because all your feedback and input is very helpful to plan it, and I hope to have it ready today. And next one is we have the contractor start this week. Their onboarding tasks are going very well, and they're going to start picking issues already next week. Thank you also, Steve, for creating the issues. Good. Looks like that even when there are a lot of things going on, it was a very good week. So thank you, everyone. So I hope you have a nice rest beginning, whatever part of your day is. Bye.